She's just like me, for real. Except that pre-everything, she was like 5'0" and 110 pounds. So basically, fuck her. Who does she think she is? So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Is it? Okay. I thought it was like stolen or something for a second. Oh my god! What? Why is her face so shadowed? Okay, okay, we're good. We're all good. Good job dancing around the range of that. I also call it a whip, the yo-yo there. But Bridget immediately kicking off to Bridget things, doing her Bridget shit. She's gonna do her stuff. And you see, that's what I mean. She's got really good air to air. She's got really good air to grounds. It is so hard to have the advantage in neutral, even when you're Millia. It can still be really hard to have the advantage in neutral against Bridget. Bridget moves around a lot. Bridget has big buttons. Bridget has a projectile. Bridget has fucking everything in neutral. She's got a DP. She's not as fast as Jill. Her command grab isn't as good, but other than that, she's one of those other characters that kind of gets like every piece of the toolkit you could want. And we rock the baby, we put the baby to bed to close out round number 1. Catches Mooney going for a rolling movement there, which I think corrects for direction, I believe. So it makes sense there, but it's a little bit too slow, my god. And a little bit slower than it was expected to be there too, causing it to dodge the 6P. And WiseMysticTree putting in a much better effort here to sort of challenge Mooney trying to jump. Just because she's in the air doesn't mean she gets to press buttons for free. And taking round number 2. WiseMysticTree is going to have to stick relatively close to Bridget here. Anyway, sorry, relatively close to Bridget here, where Bridget doesn't have the time to throw out her yo-yo buttons because of how fast Millia is. And he's been doing that so far. Duel 1. Let's rock. Sorry. Hook, Mooney, FGC. You know, Callie, you don't have to. That's the whole thing. You don't have to. Was bipping, was bobbing. Oh shit. Sorry, I went too way up. I was in my head, very, very potently for a little bit, and I look back and a round has ended. That's my bad, I'm sorry. Mooney seems to be taking the approach that if WiseMysticTree wants to stick to her like white on rice, he can, and she'll just continuously mix him up and combo him until he dies. You can't just jump over. You can't just jump over. You can't just jump around. Not when I have meter. You can't do anything when I have meter because Roger's super. Nevertheless, Millia, for the most part, can kind of jump around if she wants to. But Mooney putting forward a very concerted, very principled effort here to make sure she doesn't lose the advantage in neutral, which makes sense. Being that aggressive about forcing Millia to not just run up and throw out hitboxes. Back up a little bit there, maybe to create some space. Gets caught out again, getting her normal jumped over. Does guess right on that block though, which is promising. That Starship does hit. That Starship hits too. You're gonna have to respect it. You can't just press the meaty button. You don't get to jump out. You don't get to do nothing. You're supposed to not jump and then jump, not jump and then not jump. And this should be a safe jump into some Bridget pressure. Doesn't really have time to set up the most potent mix-up, but it's still able to go in rolling movement there, seal out the round. Can she get another one and go up 2-1 against WiseMysticTree? This time challenging, remembering that she got caught out for backing up in the last round, throwing out the 2P, and checking WiseMysticTree trying to approach there, but he does find his way in. And it's very much a zoner rush-down dichotomy here. Rolling movement is a really scary offense starter, though. That time there was an option after it. Forced to block the 2P, is able to punish, or 6P is able to punish it, and got close enough in to start doing the jumping around, mixing up, air dashing to cross up and such. Thing that Millia likes to do, but Mooni managed to find her way back out and use the range of the yo-yo to start her own pressure again. Oh, no. Still in, hits, still on block stun. 2+ for your own good. It's a very frustrating way to lose a round. When you go to throw somebody and you're so plus it whiffs, and you're like, God damn it. Like, I was cooking so much, I burnt myself. You hate to see it. You're cooking so much, the oil starts spitting and some of it pops up and like burns you a little bit. You're like, ow, fuck, damn it, It'd be that way. Where did Millia's health bar go? Where did Millia's health bar translocate to? I'm not, no. 2-1 for Mooni. Taking the lead, oh my goodness, against WiseMysticTree. And it looks like Mooni's throwing out some, well, I was about to say throwing out some safer yo-yo options now. Safer at round start, definitely. Both these matchups mix with my brain in ways I don't like doing. Yeah, no, I get that. I hate thinking the way you have to think to fight Millia or Bridget. I really just I hate it. I don't like it at all. I would simply roll away. You can't hair car from full screen. She can yo-yo that on reaction. She can. It is possible. That's just a mix-up. You just got to guess there. But the Rock the Baby is no longer working. WiseMysticTree knows what you want now. He knows what you are, and what you are is someone who wants to rock the baby, and he will not let you because it's not fast enough that if someone's looking out for it, they will still get caught by it or anything like that. That being said, I think this is dead. Bridget do be cooking a little bit. Bridget has some damage, not the highest damage, but Bridget do be having some damage. Bridget can have a little of damage as a treat, and the Rose does punish. I've seen WiseMysticTree use the Rose as a punish a lot, actually, in this set, and it's been working out pretty well. That's fair. That's very fair, Chief 6. Why... Taking a second to hydrate during the combo, making efficient use of her time. The Roger Super, not quite a cross-up or anything like that, but it does keep her safe and get her the corner. Millia uses her almost infinite air mobility to get out, and once again, the Rose is a workhorse in this matchup. 5H counters it. 5S counters it. Punishes it. Counters all sorts of anti-airs. And it's every time, almost, Bridget tries to contest space. The Rose isn't letting her. We might need to see maybe some more aerial buttons out of Mooni, but she is at least here finding good places to Abare, and her offense is just fucking terrifying. That, I think, really is the thing keeping her in and ahead in this set. Like, yeah, her neutral options were oppressive earlier in the set, but WiseMysticTree's been putting up a good performance in neutral. It's just that Mooni, you know, she's good enough on the defense to get Millia to stop looping her offense, and she's